So elderly woman, white smartphone. She said, quote, "It's smelly." And so what makes you dumb? Tom Serson, Jim Riley, Joe Zilla, Gary Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwan, Upton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961 Oyster Cracker Man, Bitted Bat 4, Blue Boy Boxes, GPS Special, Robo Rapist Night, Fred Randy, Red Gordon and Ellery, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Morgan, Steve Jones, Jonestown, Branson, Vidians, Havensgate, Kearney, Country and Western, and Ghetto Life. Judy Shepard, Ricky Lake. Let's see, Episcopal Churchman, Indian Woman, Horizon. Plethora of, let's see, O.J. Simpson, Rodney King, Al Sharpton, Wayne Williams, all that. You said it stink, Perlita. Or in Bryantown, why didn't it work? Well, because you guys kept running in and tearing up people's shit, Perlita and Dave, Different Street, Jamaica Street. So, all they gotta do, since you guys spy on Starbucks and you think it's a big joke over there in the 101, Perlita, all they gotta do is keep one in a better condition, and they evolve. Keep their houses clean, or anybody who's still been doing they're trying to do the right thing, then they get to evolve. But if they have more history about what the group of you have been doing for so long in the fight, they get to prove those of you who ruined everything, Bernard and Perlita. So that's all they gotta do. The Navy, the Coast Guard, firefighters, doctors, and police, FBI, NSA, CIA, just keep like one or two Starbucks cleaner or a McDonald's, or a synagogue or a church or whatever, and they get to start evolving like they did the old way, while the group of you sit there and lie and run a torture chamber. What happens when you run a torture chamber and lie, GPS Night? It stinks. So when you take people and kill them and rape them, it stinks. Now they know why you guys make fun of girls. So Perlita, they pretty much can prove your little group, or your massive group, is the ones that de-evolve us multiple times in a row, thinking it's fucking funny. Destroying other people's shit and their work. People used to do it right. You guys take it and then think it's their joke. So see? Oh, you guys want to do the golf show-off thing? See, in Buckley Air Force Base, if they team up with Coronado or the other ones, or Edwards, or Patrick, or the ones in Texas, or Grosse Pointe, Oregon, they can prove what Britches and them do. So that's all they got to do is team up. NASA, the JBL, Lockheed, the tech companies, the FBI, NSA, CIA, with the police officers, firefighters, and all they got to do is make another space, and they can prove basically they can start evolving, or anybody else that's involved, while most of you don't know. So I can't, if I'm not over there, Perlita, how would I know? How would any of you know? So the whole time you guys are making fun of them, the special forces or the fighter pilots or the submariners or the Air Force, and all they got to do is keep several spaces at a higher par than what your whole protesting regime is. Coca-Cola, Karen, Stan, and Joe, and Pepsi Center, Perlita, and the Cowboy Hillbilly Federation, and you guys, this whole big mess out here. Steelia the Bitted, poking people's eyes, chins, that noise that you guys force in people's ears. Not going so good for you, Bitted Bat 4, NATO Man, Bernard of the Kearney of the Renaissance. And then they can prove what you guys do to St. Vincent, St. Charles, St. Paul, the Vatican, any of the other nations you guys want to try to take over. There is no work if went shush, GPS Night, you're rapists and pedophiles. Abusers. And you guys did it on purpose, de-evolving everything to try to be cool. So that's all I got to do. If there's a synagogue over there, or a Starbucks, or another location, keep it in a better condition and keep it clean so it doesn't stink, and they can start evolving like they did the old way. Or keep an apartment cleaner, a bedroom cleaner, a house better. So when you force people on the streets and do all this Kearney torture chamber box on purpose, Bernard LaChance, multiple times in a row, and you guys enjoy watching terrorist attacks or school massacres and all that, they can prove that the group of you are mass murderers again, and you guys enjoy doing that. Oh, beer! All the East Coast Negro walking around screwing with shit. Gordon and them. Truck driver. Oh, if you can keep your trucks clean enough, See why it's not a funny game? Because they know the groups of you come and fuck shit up on purpose to make it stink, Perlita, because they're in support of your dumb ass. So we show you guys screw over Starbucks and those girls that work there. That's why some of them left and moved out, probably because some wanted to do it. My old friends, you guys either kill or steal their stuff. Then we can prove why what happened in Colorado. Anytime they try to get it going, the group of you stalk and ruin it. They can prove what you got did to him. They can prove what you got to the Israelis, to the Jews, to Disneyland. Did it a fat? They can prove what you got did to the community down south, the communities in Colorado, in Texas. Everybody, So be careful. Elderly woman with smartphone. White. It's smelly. And see, Kimberly extension of this cat, before you guys did your old crybaby LaFitte Bernard, said what? Stinky feet. So they got you guys lying about her. Bailey, Schwartz's, the Imes, Holly and Amanda, kids that go to Dalton, Columbia, Rangeview, Smoky Hill, Quartz High, Boulder, CSU, UCSD, San Diego State, Red Randy and them coming down. They got him lying about Ohio, Caroline and Egro. They pretty much prove, the Navy and them get to prove, the Hollywood celebrities to prove you guys' decimation or degradation of their city. And that dude makes people homeless or depressed or forced to suicide. You sure see Jonestown, Brandon, Haven Gate? You think the FBI and all them and the Fed and them enjoy cleaning that shit mess up? So be careful about, what you guys think you got to prove. You're stupid, Ellery. Because we were evolving and then we had to deal with that mess because they were all probably jealous of, Jehovah's Witness hottie chick. Because basically all you guys have ever done are fight over the Jews, screw up their stuff, the Latinos, whatever. Everybody tried to do something when they get good leadership, and then the groups of you come in and steal their shit and fuck it all up. So, that's how these guys evolve. And like I said, I haven't been over there. So the whole time, last 7 years, while you guys are running the firehouse torture story again, they're evolving. All they got to do is have a Starbucks or a hospital, keep it nice and decent, call up some other ones, and evolve it. And you guys wouldn't know any better. I haven't been in the VA for a while either, huh? So Miss Jackie might get to evolve for hospital. See, super nurse, become super doctor, and her friends. And then the online girls, the Bowmans and Kennedys. It's all about how you look at it. So based upon, the black and white buildings, so what it used to be, what was planned, what was destroyed. See, super already evolving. And that's how they do it. So the guys have a harder time because you guys like to beat the shit out of each other to get laid and all that. And most girls have evolved to know that whole process. So they can prove Ari and whomever came in and did the head smashing and that shit up, and then the cover up de-evolved, making it more difficult. One time people wanted to work together, and then Mr. Man going, I'm going to prove you're not a Jew, Tom. Well, it didn't work out too hot for you, dumb shit, huh? So all that proof. Wasted everybody's time, ruining everybody's shit. I got proof why certain people shouldn't be involved. Indian fading and shit. That's all the Navy and the Coast Guard firefighters, doctors, and police officers need. That's why I make a piley little mess, so they can evolve off of it. And then prove a lot of things about people. Inverted purple for Purple Polita and her team. See, I can prove, Polita, you guys stole the Yahoo spaceship and started lying. Beating the shit out of you people. Stealing shit. Running back and forth like a bunch of banshee crazy Indians. Invert. You guys really want to do inverts? How you guys screwed with Married to Boots? Cowboy Hillbilly Dirt? Screwed Haley and Miranda Schwartz. Carney carved them. So you guys could do the Attila Freeman thing when they do basically the same thing. Yeah, you guys are using Valentina and shit. Then Don Wiley and they're all smash up bit. So be careful what you choose to show off with. Because Buckley Airport's based in Colorado Springs, probably got something to show up with too. And then work with some other military bases. That's where the the military has a little bit higher standing. Just because I'm doing a boot camp for later doesn't mean they don't have another operation going and doing some ass beating somewhere else where they're having fun. See, if they don't blow up their airplanes, if they take care of them, right? And make friends with other skilled naval pilots around the world and stunt pilots with their super planes. They get to evolve just like the Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Audis and other cars. See, if they take care of them and not blow them up. I know you guys think they just want to use it to blow up, but if they take care of their Superjet Ferraris and keep them clean, which is pretty easy for some of them naval aviators, I can assure you, they get to evolve. And I know that's what the all-American his thing is, but see, Joe, that's what happens when you steal other people's shit, and you gotta be a show-off and fuck up my friends and all that. If you go sit there in that, well, it's all mine, oh, you know why he didn't? Because you guys are heroes, a lion sack, a bitted bat, 4 fucking full of shit.